The Witcher series on Netflix was one of the most celebrated shows of 2019, jam-packed with action, titillating love scenes, and Henry Cavill looking like an emo version of Legolas. It has a little something for everyone. One of the reasons why the show was so well received is because of the wide array of captivating characters that keep us coming back for more. Today, we'll be focusing on Yennefer and revealing what happens to her after Season 1. Yennefer is not your typical fantasy heroine. Stubborn, exceptionally powerful, and does not play second fiddle to anyone. From the moment she entered the world, her life was a struggle. Born with a deformed spine and jaw, Yennefer was viewed as an outcast and was ridiculed for her differences. While filming, Anya Chalotra had to wear a back piece and prosthetics, maintaining bad posture for hours on end. In the show, Yennefer's own father resented her for the way she looked, and took out his anger in the form of physical abuse. In the books, her father believed that her mother was responsible for the way that she looked, what with her elven blood and all. But in the Netflix version, Yennefer's real father is the source of her elven lineage. When Yennefer is being bullied, she awakens her magical abilities, and discovers that she is different from others in more ways than one. Following this, she is bought by Tissaia for a mere 4 marks, and is taken away to the Magical Academy, where young women train to become sorceresses. There, she learns to control her power and becomes the woman Geralt falls for. When the two meet, Yennefer is clad in a 50 Shades of Grey type mask and is hosting an extremely raunchy gathering. Geralt rudely interrupts the festivities and requests her help to save his ally. After helping his friend, the two undress and sit back in the bathtub, lit by candles of course. Upon seeing her naked body, Geralt deduces by Yennefer's scars that she had an unhappy childhood, stating, "No beautiful woman would choose to become a sorceress willingly, and as we know, it came at a price." All sorceresses who attend the academy are stripped of their ability to bear children, and for Yennefer, it was one of the biggest regrets of her life. She reveals that she wants a family of her own, and as her and Geralt grow closer, we realize with sadness that she will never be able to have children with him, though fans had hoped that somehow she'd be able to find a way around this. After the final episode, they questioned her very survival. The final episode of The Witcher saw Yennefer fighting for her life at the Battle of Sodden Hill. In a final attempt to kill off the Nilfgaardian warriors, she draws her power from chaos and unleashes it in the form of a massive fire blast. Though she is successful at taking out the soldiers, there is no sign of her after this sacrifice. Well, in the franchise, she survives. Fans were concerned that the show would go another route, and they would lose their beloved character. Viewers took to Twitter, outraged and panicking at the potential loss. After a lot of speculation, finally we have the answer. Yennefer will be returning for Season 2. It was confirmed by showrunner Lauren Schmidt when she described in a Q&A exactly what went down. She stated, "In my eyes, Yen was incredibly depleted by the end of the portals. She makes the decision to risk her own life to return and attempt to save the baby. And when transferring the fire, rather than creating it, she harnesses it. The act, however, weakens her enough to allow for her disappearance. So, thankfully, she isn't dead as fans suspected, rather healing up to return with a vengeance." We are thankful that her story will continue in Season 2, and that the love story between her and Geralt will continue to blossom, hopefully with more bathtub scenes. What do you think will happen to Yennefer in Season 2? Will the show stay true to the book? Let us know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for all Witcher updates.